Mr. Bailey. Mr. Cassell. Mr. Choquette. Ms. Doran. Mr. Fiacco. Mr. Fleming. Mr. Genren. Mr. Grant. Mr. Grimm. Mr. Harrington. Mr. Leverage. Mr. Maloney. Mr. Nichols. Miss Nichols. Mr. Patiri. Mr. Stahl. Ms. Weaver. Mr. Wysocki. Mr. Zaluski. Chairwoman Hoffman.
Here.
There are 15 present, 4 absent.
Thank you. So I think we'll start with the invocation first with Mr. Grant.
In the strength of God, pilot us. May the wisdom of God instruct us. May the hand of God protect us. May the word of God direct us. May thy salvation, O Lord, be always ours this day and forevermore. Amen.
Amen. Pledge of Allegiance, Mr. Zaluski.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Chair, I move that we
Mr. Harrington.
dispense with the reading of the minutes of the regular meeting of February 14, 2023, and approve the minutes as printed.
Second, all those in favor? Aye. Before we get to the packet, we do have a couple of members in the audience who would like to speak on the public portion of the meeting. First, I'm sorry, I can't read the, Henriksen is the last name? Sorry. Could you come right up to the podium, please?
I'll have the number 2 speak first. Then I'll...
Okay, so that's Rob Hayes. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hopefully that's high enough. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Rob Hayes. I'm the Director of Clean Water for Environmental Advocates New York, which is a statewide nonprofit environmental organization actually based in Albany. And it's where I live, so I'm not a member and resident of Rensselaer County, but appreciate the chance to talk about an issue that I've worked on a lot, which is lead pipes. Because I know there's a resolution on the agenda tonight in support of more state funding to help replace lead pipes in Troy, New York, and Rensselaer County, and across the state. We've been very involved in helping Troy residents recently organize and advocate around the lead in drinking water problem in their community. A lot of residents are angry that the city had failed to spend grant money for over 5 years to start digging up dangerous lead pipes that are still delivering drinking water to people. And really, it was that kind of amazing resident kind of engagement and outcry that has now led the city to propose a plan to replace 100% of Troy's lead pipes over the next 15 years and at no direct cost to residents. It's a really exciting plan. It's really a first of its kind plan in the state. And it's really one that we hope that other communities will model and that New York State will model, because ultimately we have to replace all of these lead pipes. They're contaminating drinking water, they're poisoning children. There's no safe level of lead exposure, and we have to get the lead out if we're going to protect public health. But it's also really critical to make sure that we fund these lead pipe replacements adequately and that these costs aren't kind of indirectly put back on low-income homeowners that really can't pay a lot of money to replace these pipes. And that's why we're so supportive of the resolution tonight, and we're so excited to hopefully see it adopted tonight, because New York State really needs to step in and help make lead pipe replacements affordable for local communities. You know, we want to avoid water rate increases as much as possible because water rates are already too high for many people. And, you know, continuing to do those increases means that more and more people will be unable to afford those bills. So really wanted to speak tonight and say thank you again for putting this resolution forward. We're really hopeful and excited to see it pass. And thank you for speaking out and urging the state to do more on this issue, because there is a lot more to do. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Would you like to come up now? Okay. Right here.
Hello. Thank you for allowing me to speak. My name is Lena
Lena, thank you.
Henriksen. I am a resident of Rensselaer, the city of Rensselaer. So this is my county. I am here because I want to echo what Rob said. The reason I feel very strongly about this is that before I came here, I was a resident of Detroit and of Flint, Michigan. And we all know the fact that Flint, Michigan was really hard hit with lead pipes, and this caused over 33,000 children to have developmental setbacks. And this is what lead does. And I think we should be very clear about the fact that this is not a political issue. Wherever we stand, left or right, this is public health. We cannot allow our children to grow up with elevated lead levels. It sets them back mentally, and public health is so important. So I am very excited that this resolution has come up on the meeting, and I'm also hopeful that it will pass. This will be for the greater good of everybody in Rensselaer County. Thank you.
Thank you. And our last speaker is Greg, is it Campbell?
Hey folks, my name is Greg Campbell Cohen. I'm a resident of Troy. I live at 342 Congress. I'm also the managing officer of Timber, which is one of the groups that has been leading the charge on this lead service line replacement issue. I just wanted to come here, keep it short and sweet, and express profound gratitude to this body for introducing this so quickly and seemingly offering it unanimous support based on what I saw. I hope that stays true. I do think that speaks to what kind of issue lead poisoning is. There's no big lead out there. You know, nobody's in their pocket. It poisons indiscriminately, and it has a profound impact on childhood development. It has no place in our communities. So thank you very much for everything you're doing here. And I'll take my leave. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, there being no further speakers, as you know, our March 14th, 2023 regular meeting was postponed due to inclement weather and a terrible snowstorm. So I will now ask the clerk to please read the notice of call for a special meeting.
Please take notice that pursuant to Rule Number 1C of the Rules of the Rensselaer County Legislature, I hereby call a special meeting of the Rules of the Rensselaer County Legislature to be held on March 16, 2023 at 6 p.m. in the Legislative Chambers of the Rensselaer County Office Building, 99 Troy Road, East Greenbush, New York. The purpose of this meeting is to act upon legislation filed in accordance with Rule 16C of the Rules of the Rensselaer County Legislature. Please notify all members of the special meeting under the provisions of this rule.
Okay, we'll go right on to the meeting agenda, presentation of petitions.
On file?
Presentation of communications.
On file?
Reports of commissions.
On file?
Departmental reports.
On file?
Reports of standing committees.
On file?
Local laws.
There are none tonight.
And let's get right to the index of resolutions. G7923.
G7923, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, public defender, conflict defender, public administrator, and county attorney, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G8023.
G8023, resolution authorizing the acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Loveridge, Grant, Weaver, Maloney.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G8123.
G8123, resolution amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Loveridge, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8223.
G 8223, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8323.
G 8323, resolution authorizing an agreement with Children's Health Home of Upstate New York Mental Health, introduced by legislators Grant, Leverage, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8423.
G 8423, resolution amending purchase order, Department of Social Services, introduced by legislators Grant, Leverage, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8523.
G 8523, resolution authorizing an agreement with Capital Roots and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, community programs, grants, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8623.
G 8623, resolution authorizing a contract for fire alarm tests and inspections, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, and Maloney.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8723.
G 8723, resolution accepting 2023 youth sports and educational opportunity funding and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Unified Family Services, Youth Services, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Harrington, Casal, and Nichols.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8823.
G 8823, resolution authorizing an agreement for the 911 phone system support, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, and Maloney.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 8923.
G 8923, resolution authorizing the acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, Bureau of Public Safety, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Maloney.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9023.
G 9023, resolution authorizing amending funding contract from the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports and amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, mental health, introduced by legislators Grant, Leverage, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9123.
G 9123, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, district attorney, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9223.
G 9223, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, district attorney, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9323.
G 9323, resolution authorizing a contract accepting a grant award from the New York State Office of Indigent Legal Services and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, public defender, conflict defender, and county or public administrator, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, and Maloney.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9423.
G 9423, resolution authorizing a contract for moving services for the Rensselaer County Department of Probation and Department of Social Services, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9523.
G 9523, resolution accepting grant funding from the U.S. Department of Treasury for the Local Assistance and Tribal Consistency Fund Program, and introduced by Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9623.
G 9623, resolution authorizing the conveyance of certain real property to the former owners listed below who paid tax arrearages in full prior to the scheduling of auction sale, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9723.
9723, resolution authorizing the sale of tax foreclosed real property, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9823.
G 9823, resolution authorizing and directing the Rensselaer County Chief Fiscal Officer to correct the Town of Schodack tax rolls for various years, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 9923.
G 9923, resolution authorizing the purchase of one law enforcement canine patrol vehicle, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 123.
G 123, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets for the New York State Health Care Workers Bonus Program, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10123.
G 10123, resolution authorizing purchase of AED equipment and accessories for county office buildings, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10223 and G 10323 were withdrawn by sponsor in special rules.
Correct.
G 10423.
G 10423, resolution amending the 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, public defender, conflict defender, public administrator, and county attorney, introduced by legislators Grant, Maloney, and Weaver.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10523.
G 10523, resolution authorizing patching and painting work at the Rensselaer County Courthouse and amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget, buildings department, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10523. Sorry,
G
G 10623.
Resolution requesting introduction of legislation from the New York State Senate and Assembly extending imposition of the additional 1% sales tax, Bureau of Finance, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10723.
G 10723, resolution authorizing a contract for asbestos-containing materials removal and disposal project for the Rensselaer County Ned Patterson Building, 1600 7th Ave, Troy, New York, Bureau of Central Services, introduced by legislators Leverage, Grant, Weaver, Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10823.
G 10823, resolution authorizing sole source purchase of various replacement parts for the district-owned mechanical screens, SOAR District Number 1, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 10923.
G 10923, resolution amending the 2022-23 Rensselaer County adopted budget, SOAR District Number 1, introduced by legislators Harrington, Bailey, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 11023.
G 11023, resolution amending the adopted 2022 and 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budgets, Board of Elections, introduced by legislators Bailey, Hoffman, and Grimm.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 11123.
G 11123, resolution authorizing a contract to provide employee wellness services, Office of the Rensselaer County Sheriff, introduced by Chairwoman Hoffman.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 11223.
P 11223, resolution commencing review period for the Agricultural District Number 2, Scotticook, Pittstown, Brunswick, Poston Kill, North Greenbush, East Greenbush, Sand Lake, introduced by legislators Harrington, Wysocki, and Fleming.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11323.
P 11323, resolution commending officers Nicholas J. Luisi, Anthony L. Bellardo, and Joseph B. Gumbrowitz for their heroic and life-saving actions, introduced by legislators Hoffman, Bailey, Fiacco, Grant, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11423.
P 11423, resolution commending the Capital Region Miracle League Basketball League upon celebrating their 25th anniversary, introduced by legislators Hoffman, Bailey, Fiacco, Grant, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11523.
P 11523, resolution commending Brown's Brewery Company on the occasion of its 30th anniversary in business in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Hoffman, Leverage, Bailey, Harrington, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11623.
P 11623, resolution recognizing April 23rd through the 29th, 2023 as Library Week in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Casal, Genron, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11723.
P P 11723, resolution recognizing April 2023 as National Donate Life Month, introduced by legislators Hoffman, Bailey, Fiaco, Grant, and the entire legislative body.
First, I'd like to recognize a good friend of ours who's in the audience, Mr. Gray. Thank you for coming. So, Dave has been a huge champion of this cause, and dropped off some things for us to hand out next month. But I just want to make sure and recognize you for all the work that you do on this behalf. You're welcome. Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11823.
P 11823, resolution urging the state of New York to continue to pass through Federal Affordable Care Act Enhanced Federal Medicaid Assistance Percentage Funds, introduced by legislators Stahl, Genron, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 11923.
P 11923, resolution recognizing April 23rd through the 29th, 2023 as National Crime Victims Week in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Grimm, Doran, Fleming, Nichols, Weaver, Zaluski, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 12023.
P 12023, resolution recognizing the month of April 2023 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Rensselaer County, introduced by legislators Grimm, Doran, Fleming, Nichols, Weaver, Zaluski, and the entire legislative body.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. P 12123.
P 12123, resolution urging New York State to direct grant monies to the lead services line replacement efforts in the city of Troy, introduced by legislators Grimm, Doran, Fleming, Nichols, Weaver, Zaluski, and the entire legislative body.
Yes. You sure?
Yes, I'd like to speak, if I may, for my fellow City of Troy legislators that represent the City of Troy, and really for the residents of City of Troy, that we are, I say we, the legislators and the residents are happy and grateful that you, the chairwoman, decide to co-sponsor this and the rest of your caucus. It's truly a nonpartisan effort for the greater good, and we thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam Chair?
Mr. Zaluski?
I want to echo Legislator Fleming's remarks and thank the majority for signing on to this legislation, what we consider to be very important legislation for the city of Troy. I also want to thank the residents and the particular residents that have taken up this cause and brought it to all of our attention and gotten media coverage on it, et cetera. It's a really, really important issue. Of course, it affects children, but it affects more than children, it affects all of us. And the money is out there. We all know that the money's out there, and we just have to get it into the city. It's an expensive project to replace these lines. I think the city's saying about $5,000 on average per line that has to get replaced. I know the city's already undergoing a massive project to inventory the properties that have these lead lines. So I know they're taking action on it. This is just to add more oomph to the whole thing, and hopefully we get the money necessary to get this project completed for the city. And then, of course, everywhere else around the state as well, but Troy first. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I can speak for everyone here. This is a bipartisan issue. We're talking about lead, and we have so many programs within the county that we're working on to mitigate lead everywhere, right? Especially, the issues that they're having in the city of Troy. So I'm glad to see that we've come together on this. It's an important issue. So I'll take a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 12223.
G 12223, resolution authorizing the expenditure of funds to municipalities as part of the household hazardous waste collections events for 2023 environmental management, introduced by Chairwoman Hoffman.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. G 12323.
G 12323, resolution amending the 2023 Rensselaer County adopted budget district attorney, introduced by Chairwoman Hoffman.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
15 ayes.
So moved. That is the end of our packet. Legislator privilege. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Second? All those in favor? Aye. Thank you, everyone. Have a safe night, and if you'd like to do some tours upstairs and have some refreshments and food, please do so. Thank you.